Hey everyone, welcome to the first of a few sets of videos that I'm going to be doing on my ST Mod 29 builds, and these are all getting released a few weeks before Mod 30, and it's all going to be on preview because I've been unlucky with my drops, and the reason I waited so long is because I was hoping to get them dropped on live and then show my build on live, but I'm not getting the gear dropped, so we're just gonna do it on preview of this is what I would wear if I get drops. So we're gonna start with the dragon build, and this is pretty much it in terms of gear. So we have this is 5% damage against dragon steals helmet. I don't think I need to talk anymore about that. This is the chest piece that I don't get dropped. I only have the old version. And here you get stacks of accuracy and combat advantage. It replaces the Dragon Hunter one. And this is from Lair of the Mad Dragon Master, and it is dropped in the final boss. I apparently. These are wrists, and there are multiple versions of this, but this is the one that I settled on. And this one is from MTick. You can use the other versions depending on what you think is better. I felt like the extra 5% maximum is better. Because when your divinity is low, every percentage counts. But it could be that it's so little that it doesn't make a difference. I don't know. Go find out what your preferred gloves is. If you prefer the higher item level that also gives you outgoing healing, you can go for that one. Whatever you prefer. Then I use the perfect weapons from Master Weapons, which you might get from completing. It's a drop per class. Yeah, and you get 5% crit strike and crit sev, so I've just been using it for the stats pretty much. It also gives you some damage boost, but I pretty much just use it for the stats. Now, I have a love and hate relationship with these boots, but for dragons, it turned into love because you get 5% combat advantage, but only if you're within that 25 feet. And it's not a huge radius, but it's not small either. Like, it's the same size as the hollowed ground. It's not horrible. Most of the time you are within that. Like, think of time, like, you are gonna be within that range. With other dragons, I mean, with Master Lair of the Mad Dragon and the last boss, you might not be within that range, so for that boss, this might be actually terrible. I guess it depends on the content you're doing, but sometimes this is great. If you're close, this is great. For the neck waist, I use the Scintillant Amulet / Sash. This is mastercrafted, so either if you know how to make it, you can make it, or usually most people will buy it on the auction house, and it gives you accuracy and recharge speed, so very nice. This is more damage on encounter powers, which you get from the chests in Master Weapons. This is extra damage against dragons, which you get from the Dragon Slayer campaign. You just need to kill ancient dragons, and after hours of doing that, or however long it actually is, you can buy the ring. This shirt is from the Moon Dancer campaign. I think it is from the end chests in Moon Dancer, but this was a while ago, so I don't exactly remember. Probably something like that. Definitely from that campaign, though. And this gives you extra damage, and the 10% chance isn't as bad as it sounds because you critically strike a lot if your crit strike is good. So it has pretty good uptime, and it's for 10 seconds. The only problem with this shirt is as far as I know from recording this video, the bug with the shirt has not been fixed, where if you change instance into a campfire, you will die. So if, for example, you're in a dungeon, you went out to get AP, and you come back to the campfire in front of the boss, you will most likely die, and that will suck because of your buffs. So just be aware. These pants, they're just upgrade to some pants that I've been using for ages, which is gaining more AP, because it's always nice to get more AP. Enhancements are all just stats that I need up to Celestial. Need to remember the Dragon Slayer Overload, this for extra stats. this for more stats. Well, I say stats, they're percentages. I realize there's a difference. I call them the same thing. So sorry if I say stats when I mean percentage. Recharge speed for faster pod. These are both items. I just put stuff that are high and give nice stats, and then this is always variable. For now it's Mythlar. It could be something else. It depends on what I get assigned. Quick look on boons in case you're curious on that, but I'm not really gonna go and talk about the boons because I think there's not much to talk about here. Companions. So I usually use Scorpion, but I do have a lot of support companions as well, so which I sometimes run, but usually I end up being on Scorpion. I have equipment from the new campaign, and the equipment just fills stats that I need. Then I have this for percentages for crit strike, and these for extra damage. So especially I replaced I think it was Neverwinter Night with Dragon's Bane, which adds like an extra like what 4% or 3.5% damage. So if if you really want to milk out the extra damage, there you go. Then for mounts, as I have used for a while, I really like Golden Touch. You can use Toad instead. Don't use Tunnel Vision. Tunnel Vision is just not good on Arbiter. It will waste your pod time. So use Toad or Golden Touch, like the Warhost. And then Ferocity, because when party members are struck by a foe, there's an extra stack. In ST, it could be okay. But I don't really have anything else to put here. Like I could put an aura that's missing, I guess, but if I don't have anything else to put here, I might as well RNG extra damage. And then I just have my insignias on pretty much increase my offensive stats and yeah, buffs. So we have the spider box for extra buffs from that. We have Flask of Potency, Squash Soup. I do use the Invocation Blessing. It is a bit RNG, but I put it on whatever I don't cap, depending on what we have, which could be nice if I don't cap anything. Ratatouille, which is the guild food for the extra accuracy. Sunlord's Gift for accuracy and combat advantage. And then we also have like the dragon slaying potions and protection. So I use just this one to maybe die a little bit less, and this for extra damage. And yeah, that's it. That is the dragon build. And if you like this video, please feel free to leave a like. If you want to be notified for the upcoming build videos, because I'll be making a few more, like on the dark and whatever. So more ST builds, feel free to subscribe, and then you'll be notified when I upload videos. And also, I actually stream Neverwinter on Twitch, so if you ever want to catch one of my live streams, the link to my Twitch channel will be in the description. It is just Azarren. And I stream on the weekends and do a few hours of maybe master content like Zemnid, maybe the new dungeon like on preview mod 30 or whatever. So feel free to catch that if you want. And thanks.